Welcome back to our channel, Exposing the Great Australian Government. In today's video and document, Treason in the Open, we'll be taking a look at an official Queensland Government website. Links will be below this video. And this will show you the people. Another instance where these criminals started using their fraudulent copy of our public functionary seal of Queensland that the purported politicians created for the state of Queensland. We can read this for you, we just can't comprehend it for you. If you have any questions at all regarding this information, please ask, as the only dumb question is the one not asked. Sorry, I forgot to mention this in the following video. If you look closely at the seal on page 1, the only thing that these purported politicians have changed on this particular seal is the crown. Our imperial crown has been replaced with the royal crown, St Edward's crown. No royal warrants for the change. The rest has been untouched. Why? Let's get into it. Queensland Government and their treason. Now this is directly off a Queensland Government website. The link will be in the description. Coat of Arms. In its true form, this seal is a public functionary seal to be used by our government of Queensland. Queen Victoria granted the Queensland Coat of Arms, the oldest state of arms in Australia, to the colony of Queensland in 1893. The coat of arms symbolises the Queen's constitutional authority in the state. They were the first arms assigned to a British colony since Charles II granted Jamaica its arms in 1661. As of August 2012, the Queensland coat of arms has been used as the government's corporate logo. Queensland Government is not the government of Queensland. Primary meaning behind the symbols. Primary industries take pride of place on the coat of arms, in line with economic trends in the 19th century. Rural activities are represented by a sheaf of wheat, the heads of a bull and a ram, and by two stalks of sugarcane, which surround the state badge at the top. The prominence of mining is represented by a column of gold rising from a heap of quartz. On the coat of arms is Queensland's state motto, Adux et Fidelis, which means bold but faithful. In 1977, during the Queen's Silver Jubilee year, the coat of arms was given a more modern appearance when Queen Elizabeth II granted the supporting animals, the brolga and the deer. The brolga is one of Queensland's most distinctive birds and symbolises the native population. The red deer was introduced from the royal herds near London and represents the old world. Queensland Government is not our government of Queensland. This is political party treason. Using the coat of arms. The coat of arms is the formal identifier for the Queensland Government. And again, the Queensland Government is not our government of Queensland. This is political party treason. As well as being used for ministerial and parliamentary purposes, it is not available for commercial use. Queensland Government tells you they started using this purported seal in August 2012. Queensland coat of arms has been used as the government's corporate logo. When was the referendum to create the Queensland Government and remove our government of Queensland? Queensland Parliament has been using this very poorly look-alike purported seal from Act 30 1991. This is not a seal to enact bills into acts with Crown and constitutional authority, or appoint the state governor or judiciary. Now this seal here is the one that they first started using. Remember? The one that you cannot understand anything on the picture. It's that blurry, like a 2-year-old painted it. So, treason in the open. Parliament of Queensland is not the Queensland Parliament. Treasonous political parties started using a very poor purported copy of our Queensland seal on Acts Interpretation Amendment Act No. 30, 1991. Remember this seal on the right. So on the left we've got Pretend Crown Acts, fraudulent Queensland Governor using Royal Coat of Arms for what would not pass the Royal Coat of Arms. Then on the right you've got Private Acts Copyrighted, fraudulent copy of Public Functionary Seal used for political parties, sovereign, independent and federal nation. So you've got Transport Infrastructure Roads Act 1991, number 29 of 1991, with the lion and the unicorn. And the next act is where they brought in this funny looking picture, Acts Interpretation Amendment Act 1991, Act number 30 of 1991. Copyright the State of Queensland, 1991. And you can go through the rest of them. Supreme Court of Queensland, 1991. Number 68 of 1991. And look, we've got the new version, which they've copyrighted to the State of Queensland in 1991. And it's funny how it's got the same act number number 68 of 1991. Why? You go down to the Child Care Act, same deal. Go down to the Traffic Amendment Act, same deal. The treason is there in black and white. When are we going to wake up, people? The corporate identity. Now, visit the Marketing Matters. Well, unfortunately, we can't visit the Marketing Matters because we don't have government network access. Why? This is supposed to be the government of the people, the Parliament of the people. So, website to find out about the Queensland Government's corporate identity, its role in maintaining and protecting our brand, and how it applies to you. The corporate identity guidelines cover writing style, the Queensland Government Coat of Arms, an authorisation statement, advertising and communication materials. And then you've got the Queensland Government corporate logo, which they created. So, the above corporate identity purported seal is used by the political parties' corporate parliament to enact bills from their corporate parliament to their corporate governor to enact into corporate acts that are copyrighted for use within their political parties. And it's copyrighted to the State of Queensland. So in 1992, the Parliament went from this Parliament of Queensland, by the people, for the people, to this Queensland Parliament treason. Who said they were allowed to change things without referendums? They are taking control. Wake up, people. So, the Acts Interpretation Act of 1954, Part 3, General Provisions Applying to Acts. 12. Private acts not to affect rights of others. 1. A private act does not A. affect pre-existing rights in a way prejudicial to the Crown or another person. B. Impose liabilities on the Crown or another person in relation to previous acts or omissions, except so far as the Act otherwise expressly provides. 2. Subsection 1. does not affect rights conferred or liabilities imposed on a person at whose instance or for whose special benefit the act is passed, b, another person claiming by, through or under such a person. 12a. Private acts amended by public acts do not become public acts. Therefore, no royal assent is needed. Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1901 as proclaimed and gazetted. Part 5. Powers of the Parliament. 58. Royal assent to bills. When a proposed law passed by both houses of the Parliament is presented to the Governor-General for the Queen's assent, he shall declare, according to his discretion, but subject to this Constitution, that he assents in the Queen's name, or that he withholds assent, or that he reserves the law for the Queen's pleasure. Recommendations by Governor-General. The Governor-General may return to the House in which it originated any proposed law so presented to him, and may transmit therewith any amendments which he may recommend, and the Houses may deal with the recommendation. Just have a look around at the state of our country. All roads are worse now than I can ever recall. I would not even class them as goat tracks. They are that bad. We don't manufacture anything like we did. Victor mowers, Hills hoists, motor cars such as Fords, Holdens, Toyotas and more. Every single individual that is purporting to be any member of our Parliament knows exactly what they are doing to the people and to our Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1901 as proclaimed and gazetted. These criminals that are purporting to be our politicians are living the high life, whilst the majority of Australians are struggling daily. Take a look at the net worth of these so-called public servants. We are all facing the same traitors and criminals. It's about time we all drop our egos and unite as one. When will the people open their eyes?